Look at, that's the sky I'm looking at right now. No, I can't see. There, and then that looks like a peacock, but it's like backwards. I'm looking at it sideways. If you look at it that way, and then you got the feathers like that. No, it's so hot. I'm like so dehydrated. I can't see if I have the whole. See, that's like the head of the peacock with the little feathers up there, and then you got the neck. Then you got the body somewhere like right there and there. Then you got the feathers that are like, you know, I don't know. That's what I see. Then I don't know what that is. Part of a cloud that goes that way and out that way. It's like the body to the peacock, actually. That's like the body to the peacock that should be attached to the peacock over here. Oh, it's so fucking hot. And then that's it, people. It's all cloudy and it just looks like a marble kind of thing. And it's all clear out there, sort of, until you get to over there. Okay. Oh, my arms hurt. So, I woke up about, I don't know, it was like before 10 o'clock. It was like 9 o'clock. I can't even remember. My phone percentage was 11%. That's all I know. I can't remember the time. It was 9 o'clock. It was somewhere around 9 o'clock. And I left one location. I drove to 7-Eleven. No, my bad. I drove to CVS. Actually, I'm sorry, my bad. I went to the bank to get a roll of quarters. Then went to CVS to get my lice shampoo because they only had one bottle left. Then I went to 7-Eleven. Then I went to Walmart. But what I did wrong, I should have went to Walmart first, then to 7-Eleven, then to the library. But I didn't. I went to 7-Eleven, then the Walmart, then the library. Actually, then I went to Aldi's before I went to the library. So I went to Aldi's, then the library. And I still haven't eaten. And I bought another bag of spinach because the other stuff that was left in my bag last night, it's gone. So I'm going to have my sandwich now, make my salad before it gets dark, because I meant to go into the library, which I'm sitting at now outside of, but it's hot. I'm tired already. I'm itchy. My stomach was bothering me because I had to go to the bathroom twice. I went to the bathroom in 7-Eleven and then in Aldi's. And then at the library. No, did I go into the library? Yes, I did. I went into the library to go number 2 again. Yes, I did. Then I came out here, been on the phone ever since. And it hasn't really cooled. It's cooled down, but it's also humid. It's weird. It's cool, but it's also humid at the same time. Because it's cool, but I'm still perspiring. Not much, but... And then I feel like I got... Like I feel like I'm kind of being bitten by ants. Or like I got stung on my side of my leg. Ah! My skin feels so weird. Oh my god. But I didn't mention all the things that God and his heathens, hellions, minions, demons, and angels and trolls or let me say it this way, heathens, hellions, minions, demons, trolls, and angels have been working together in cahoots behind the scenes of the many scenes that have been going on during my journey today within a 5-mile radius in circumference. You figure that one out. I'm gonna eat, even though I don't have a tomato. I'm gonna eat. Because I got the buggies are killing my carrots, so I gotta peel them and shred them. Because if I don't, they're gonna go bad. But I'll show you all the holes that they've eaten my see, look at eating their way through my carrots. Look at all around. Look at that. I can't eat nothing. I can't. So I gotta peel that, soak them, or peel them. But see, then they're starting to go bad from the moisture. But I think that one was already like that in the bag. But it was one of the better bags. Look at this, all of them. Look at this. Look at those holes. Look at them, all over my carrots. Look at this. So they could have laid their eggs, their buggies, their babies. So I've got to peel them and then soak them in water. And then dry them so I could have them with my salad. Because I don't have another $1.39. So they've only gotten it those two. Actually, yes. Even the I think that's the one I just showed you. Look at that one. Oops, I just dropped something. I don't know what. Oh. That, see, because of the moisture, it's gone bad. But, yeah, so it's going to get dark in a few, so I got to do this now. Ah, you fucking motherfuckers. God damn you motherfuckers, I swear to God. You made... My hair is so dried out because I used the light shampoo last week. Now I got to use it again tonight. And I haven't been able to do anything with it. And I don't have the right oil. Blake Shelton. Oh, my head is so fucking sore. It's not funny. And then the brush that I bought at Ross is a good brush, but they're different sizes. They should have been all the same size. The bristles. You see how they're different levels? They should have been the same length as the tallest ones. That would have been perfect brush. It tickles my hand. But because the other two layers inside are not the same level as this, it doesn't really have the same power when I brush, because they're not all the same level to get to all of my hair. But it's a good brush, but it needs the different levels. It needs the one level, not the two other different levels. You know, like heights, it needs to be all the same. It looks like a grid. It doesn't need to be a grid. It needs to be all the same level to brush my hair. So this feels good on my scalp, but it's not as hard as it needs to be. I need to go to Coral Springs and check out the store where I got the brush at that I'm looking for. Well, one of the two brushes that they sold. I want to see if I could get, if they still have the same one. I bought this one. The one I'm talking about is like 4 or 5 years ago. And I got to take more medicine for my sinuses. Yeah, that's going away, but it's not all the way. This one is kind of bad. It's still raw. Because I told you, I put medicine on it, and it pushed the buggies out to kind of get away and die. But it needs the ointment. I should be changing this. But I'm too tired. My arms hurt. I have to eat. My body is being depleted in so many ways. I've just sweated out all my hydration. And I'm not even hydrating enough to stay hydrated. It's like as soon as I drink, God makes me sweat it out and I become dehydrated again. It's monotonous.
And my hands hurt. My whole body is sore. I love celery. I can't even eat it. I haven't eaten any carrots since like Apopka, Florida, when I was in Apopka, Florida 3-4 months ago. Because I bought them and they keep going bad. My hair is so dry. But I haven't bought myself the oil that I need for my hair, or the only thing that's holding my hair together is the conditioner I use, which is from Dollar Tree, but God blessed me for me having to pay $10-20 for a good conditioner. And it seems to be working, but I'm not doing it every day because the lice shampoo dries my hair out and strips it of all the oils, which is bad because the buggies can hang on for dear life on dry hair. They could stick to it, causing knots, and every time I brush it, breakage. My hair is so damaged. It's going to take years to grow back healthy. And I don't have years. I don't think any of us have years. Oh, my finger. I don't have the strength. And these are my new ones that are smaller circles. And they still don't. I still have to wrap them 4 times. And now that's too tight. And it's going to pull my fucking hair. And when I see the child hair ties for like the little girls, I don't have the money. When I have the money, I gotta buy the adult ones, but they're made for all them people that have all those addings to their hair, whatever you fucking call them. And so they're like big and wide, and I can't use them. My hair's thin. I've lost so much hair because of these motherfuckers. And they think I want to be a part of their fucking chaos and catastrophe? No. I'm trying to escape the chaos and catastrophe from morons within my family that didn't know how to think and use thought process. See, look at all the breakage and all the hair. Look. I mean, that's not a lot, but that's about a good 20 pieces. I don't see any lice. See, what I have lice. I just saw one, actually. There's one on the middle piece. Sticking to my hair follicle. I can see it. Or not the follicle, but the hair. The strand of hair. Actually, I see a couple of them. But they're at the root of my scalp. The nits that are sticking to the root of my hair. So I have a lot of nits, and that's why I don't have tons of the adult lice. I just have the nits, because I catch them, and I'm given grace and mercy to be able to have the lice shampoo and conditioner to help keep them under control, so they don't turn into adult lice. But then every now and then, they get to my face. Or when they throw them at me in the gym, or the shopping center, or the laundromat, or wherever, or in my car while I'm sleeping. Yeah. Ew. Sweat on my lips. Ew. So, and then the ones that are on my, so, I've lost about 20 to 30 pieces already. And then when I take a shower tonight, I'll lose more. I can't stand it touching me. It's so dry. I've trimmed it a little bit, but that doesn't matter, because now it's still uneven. I can't seem to even it, and it's not straight because it's got the wave to it, because I still have some of the leftover. My hair is naturally kind of wavy, not curly, but just wavy. And that's why I like the perm, because I couldn't stand my hair. I didn't have patience to do my hair every day, to go to school and get up early and go to school when I was tired, didn't have the strength. See how it's crappy? And I'm not cutting it that short. I'm not getting rid of all that. No fucking way. Because if you look close You can't see it there, but you see all the breakage? See? They're all uneven here. I don't normally have long layers in my hair, but that's all the breakage. I like one length here, and I like it curly. Like the pictures I've been, the other post of the other people with long hair doing their hairstyles. That's what I, like my hair used to be in my pictures. I want my hair back. I finally got an avocado that's ripe. And I got another 12 cherries. But I got to throw out my spinach that I didn't get to eat from yesterday. I got to eat most of it, but that could have been another sandwich that I could have eaten just now. So, I need my potato or veggie peeler to peel these carrots that are disgusting. I didn't go inside the library, only to use the bathroom. I don't feel like going in. I'll do what I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta download all the videos from Facebook, and then I'm going to attempt to apply to a job. This is itchy. I need to change it. Now that's gonna distract me. See, it's not raw, but it's still not healed. It's not really infected, but it was. If I didn't take care of it, maybe I'll let it dry right now. Give it some air. Because then I got to put another Band-Aid on it tonight. Yeah, it's not healed yet. It's still got a scab. It's not healed. It's still got buggies. Oh, my neck. It cracked earlier and like released some of the kinks. But it's so, my back, I can't even lift my shoulders. They hurt so bad. My shoulder blades, my backbone, everything. My behind my neck, at the like the back of my neck, it's like knotted, and it hurts. And there's like a big lump on this side, knotted up, but not on this side. A little bit on this one, but and then I don't have the strength in my hand to massage myself because the arthritis or whatever. But what people don't understand is I'm not loaded with money. God has given me enough to get by. When I give out the money that people are asking me for when they really don't need it, it's hurting me because I have to sacrifice, but I'm not sacrificing no more. So I'm staying longer inside the parking lots to make up for the gas money that I would have to use to travel to go where God wanted me to go to take care of myself. But I can't. So I have to sacrifice going to the beach or not going to the beach because I had to give out money. I've had to take care of people and feed them. Not just send money online, but I've tied to God. He's made me spend a lot of money in gas already. He's made me waste a lot of food and made me not be able to eat properly and drink properly. I haven't brushed my teeth since Thursday night. And I didn't even use toothpaste because they've poisoned the toothpaste. And that's what I use and that's what's helped cause me to lose my teeth. And the surface of it. Fuck you. You just won't get away with it. The ones that I'm suffering for will not get away with it. What am I doing? I need to peel this because it's going to get dark. But I'm not going to use all of them. And I just threw away the bag. Nice. There's some of them that aren't really, the bugs didn't get to yet. So I'll just use the ones that they didn't get to yet. Or the ones that they did get to, I'll use. And the ones they didn't. Look at that one. Look at all them holes they eaten up on me. They didn't get to my little nubby one. That's 4. What other ones? They didn't get to the awkward shaped one. Looks like a leg. Oh, there goes the squirrel. Yep, now I gotta feed the squirrel. Leave my aloe plant alone. I gotta feed the squirrel. Squirrel wants food. Hold on. I gotta feed the squirrel. Here you go, squirrel. Never fails. God, get the fuck out of here. Okay, so I'll just cut these 3 now. This one's no good. Throw that one out. See, that's a part of the carrot I gotta throw out. That was like that in the package, because I remember seeing it through the package. But it got a little worse from the humidity and the condensation and the moisture, whatever. It's all the same. Humidity, condensation, moisture, same thing, same difference. Any buggies get to my cheese? Just a baby one, a baby buggy. But it's more like plastic now. Look, it's like plastic. Look. It's plastic. You people. I threw out my carrot bag, which I gotta take back. I need the carrot bag. Where are you? I need to keep in there to keep the other ones in there, which I don't, but it'll keep them from the buggy somewhat until tomorrow. I'm not going to eat them plain and just, they're not fresh. I can't do that. So, and they're eating my potatoes, my regular, and then I bought sweet potatoes today. So, let's peel this carrot away. It's got a nub. Look have you ever seen a carrot that's rounded at the end? That's weird. They're all like rounded at the end. They're not pointy. That's weird. These look like they're lab grown. They don't even look like they're grown from Stephen Furtick. My battery life ain't long enough for me to view all your videos. I can't. For me to use my uncharged phone for what the Spirit is telling me within me, that my Holy Spirit within me, okay, I can't do it. My battery does not stay charged long enough. When I charge it, it's charged late at night, I end up falling asleep. Then it drains overnight, and they leave me with 11%. So I stress out just to charge the phone, not to be able to use it. Fuck off. My eyes are getting bad. Why do you think I got my glasses on? I don't need to wear them all the time. But I'm supposed to wear them for driving, but I don't need them even for driving. It's what happened with the driver's test. I didn't get, like, when they have you do the eye test and there's like 3 or 4 letters or numbers and you have to read them. It was for some reason the last letter or number was kind of blurry. And it was weird. I could see the other 3 letters clearly. Or numbers or whatever, I can't remember. But the last one, I couldn't make it out. I couldn't focus. It's weird. So, and I did it twice. They let me do it twice and I still couldn't see it. I could see it, but I couldn't make it out. But anyway, so I needed glasses. That was a delay just to make me have to go out and get glasses. And then I got my light. That's another thing I forgot to mention. I got my license the second time, like not the second time, but after my son and his father forgave me for the child support, for the arrears, and I was able to pay to get my license back. It got reinstated on my sister's father's birthday, 11/17. And that was when I got my period when I was 13. About 5 days after I turned 13, I got my period. I didn't just get to the foster home, but it might have been. Maybe I did just get with them. I don't know. I can't remember. I was staying in Bridgeport on Lee Avenue with one of my foster families. But their last name was Bryant. But the mom and dad separated. I won't go into detail why, but then I guess they lost the foster home license or whatever, or they gave it up. So anyway, whatchamacallit, I was with them for a year. I went to 6th grade. I finished my 6th grade. It might have not have been a full year, but it was almost a year. Then my sister went into a foster home we were both in a foster home together when we first went in a foster home. The last name was the Renzis, R-E-N-Z-I. And they lived in Trumbull, like on the Bridgeport-Trumbull line, the street, I think it was Stewart Place or Stewart Lane. I was going to Google that. I forgot on maps. I got to do that yet. And I'll give you a rundown of it doesn't matter, but it does matter because it'll help you make sense of my journey, me and my family's journey, dysfunctional family, and then the dysfunction of others, because it's not just families, it's just all of humanity. And I knew that without even going to foster home, I knew it was messed up. So I don't know what my Duddy and his clan, aka God and the devil, were trying to teach me when I already knew before I entered foster home. I'm the one that initiated it. Because my mommy I was tired of her not being available to us and running around the bars with Richie, chasing Richie around the bars. So now I got appealed to like it's almost gone because I got to get rid of these holes. Look at that, almost a perfectly good round circle. Look at that. How do they manage that? A perfectly good round circle. Look at this. That's fucking insane. Insane, I tell you. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to have to, I don't know if I should dig it out. Let's try it. I don't want to hurt myself because I can't take no more pain. My body is so sore and hurting from being malnourished. Oh, good, it worked. I didn't have to, they didn't go that deep. Ouch. That one did a little bit. That one did slip. That's what I was afraid of. It slipped and hit but it's working. I don't have to shave the whole carrot and waste all my carrot. This one kind of went deep. Not too deep. I could still clean it out with this and still save the carrot. So that's not bad. But there's so many fucking holes. Then I gotta cut. I'm gonna make my salad with my tuna's been sitting in the package in a hot car for like 4 months. Like you fucking motherfucker. I was gonna go live for something else. But let me tell you, that guy that was in the car next to me in the turning lane when I made the other video looked identical to Richie. And he looked at me. He kept looking, like I could only see the side of his face because the window was kind of like in the way. But he looked identical to Richie, my mom's boyfriend. That's supposed to be dead since 2015. But he was cremated. I think they faked his death. I think he's still alive. Unless they found somebody that was like his clone. That's all I could assume. So yeah, I just peeled the other one. I don't feel like digging them and hurting myself. So, whatever. Now I got carrots all over. I'm gonna have to vacuum out my car again, even though it's a waste. I want to pull up this carpet. I haven't been able to Google that. I want to Google how to take out the headliner and the carpet, but I need to afford to get the seats to the car. And I can't. This one I'm just going to peel because there's so many holes in this one from them chewing on it. I've had it in my car 3 days. So they've had a field day with my carrots. Even though, Paul, your Facebook friend. But there so many different scenarios played out this morning since I started driving, since I woke up and started driving. That wasn't too bad. They didn't go that deep. Because I've fallen asleep kind of late in the morning, like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, so I've been like tapping the bag so they haven't been on them all the time, so. And then they go to sleep during the day, you know, so. Or they're down eating my potato at the bottom of my seat, at the behind and the back thing. They're probably eating that, like, it's probably no good. It's probably getting all mushy and disgusting inside from their secretion and their whatever you want to call it. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I got to rinse them. So I need a bowl. And, oh, so bad. It hurts so bad. That's weird. That cloud is still like that. Still almost identical. Still, it's gotten a little bit more whiter. And then the other cloud to the left of it, there's more of a cloud, either bypassed and it's a dark gray cloud, sort of. I can't snap my fingers. Only this hand. I can't do this hand. My fingers just can't. I can't bend them, and they hurt. And I can't. I'm surprised I could do this. I can't do it any louder because I don't have the strength. There we go. But I can't snap my fingers like loud like everybody else can. They hurt. My knuckles and everything hurt. That's been, well, it's been like that for most of my life. I've been a weakling. But I still had my little fights from time to time, a couple of fights. Protecting my cousin Jimmy. And because of the curse upon my family, our whole family was cursed even more because of my Uncle Paul snitching and getting killed. And he didn't even snitch, he attempted. He said he would be a witness, but he never made it to be a witness. Then they had to kill my sister's Uncle Danny because he was involved and he knew too much. So, and then their friend Richie Noel was involved, and Richie Noel and Danny Sherman got the water grave in the buckets, in the barrels at the bottom of the Housatonic or Potomac, one of them rivers. My Uncle Paul got killed and left on the exit ramp of I-95 in the Bronx. Whatever one that is, I don't know. I've driven through the Bronx, but I don't know what exits are in the Bronx to know which one he would have been at. I read the report, the autopsy report, but I was, I don't know, I was like 19 years old. I think it was before I got custody of my sister, so I might have been 17. I might have been, I don't know if my sister was, I can't remember. If it was before I got custody of my sister, if it was after. So if it was before, I was 17 when I read it. But I didn't read the whole thing because it just, I mean, he got killed. He got killed. We know why. So what's the point of reading all the details and bloodshed and what bullet hole, how many bullet holes? They didn't know how many bullets, but there was a lot of bullet holes, but they don't know how many bullets. I don't know. So I don't know. All I know is what I know, and I know what I know is all I know is what I know. If that makes sense. And what I know, all of you don't know, and what you know, I don't know, and what I know that you don't know, I know, and you know how that goes back and forth. You think you know what I don't know, and I don't know what you don't think I know you know, and playing you think I'm dumb, like I don't have a brain, like I don't have common sense, like I don't have a spirit, like I don't have, just like I'm not here, like, duh, I am very aware of what's going on in and all around me, even without hearing it from other people, just by my common sense, by knowing what people are doing, tells me all I need to know. And I don't trust any of you as far as I could throw you, and I can't throw any of you, so What does that mean? I don't trust any of you. Because due to the money system, any one of you would turn your back on me in a heartbeat. Just turn your backs on each other in a second, in a nanosecond. Why would I even trust any of you? You're asking me to trust you when, look at the shit you done to me and partook and were a part of in cahoots. I can't even trust my own son because you turned him against me and brainwashed him and turned him into a monster. So now I'm turning into a monster, badass, and I'm going to come back much worse, and they will be sorry. They're going to be they're not even going to have a chance to be sorry for what they've done. Put it that way. I stopped giving a fuck about my life a long time ago. When I was younger, when I realized that I was stuck in a process that I was not going to get anywhere in. Okay? Because according to the money system, they keep a lot of people down, a lot of people suppressed. Because the money system only works for so many people. And the people of money that are rich and famous and up here in the top, they're controlling everything else, and they think that they're going to live while everybody else suffers, and they're going to think that the other people are not going to come back and try to attack or try to fight for their lives. Like me. I'm not going to be forced to be a part of the smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, and licking nonsense. That's not me. I've witnessed a whole lot through my 50 years. Through my first 5 or 6 years of my life, I knew I didn't want a part of that. But of course, I did experience I didn't even experience. It was a part of me giving up. When I kept being suppressed, okay, by my sister, her boyfriend Renee.